Hey, this is Ask the Pastor. I'm Ryan. I've got a question that was actually asked by my father-in-law while we were busy cleaning the garage, but I'm going to use it for this ministry. He asked me, will there be pets in heaven? I think that's a good question. But in order to answer it, it's going to require us to think carefully about what we mean by heaven. In some ways, often when we think of heaven, what we're thinking of is a cloudy place where the angels play harps. And that's not true. That's not a biblical depiction of heaven. People don't become angels when they die, and heaven is not like a place that when I die, my body becomes a corpse and then my spirit becomes a ghost and it floats away to somewhere else. And that's called heaven. Actually, heaven is a synonym for the kingdom of God. Matthew, in his gospel, used the term kingdom of heaven, where Luke used the term kingdom of God in the exact same phrases used by Jesus. Probably because Matthew was iffy about writing the word God down so much in a Jewish environment where they don't like to disrespect God by putting that word on paper where it can be destroyed. So he used the word heaven. Heaven, it means the skies or the air, the kingdom of the spirit, the invisible kingdom. The kingdom, not necessarily that's way up out there, but the kingdom that's between my hand and my nose. That's the kingdom of heaven. So it's here now, and there are pets here now. And it will come more fully to be a part of us in the future when Jesus returns and the whole domain will become his kingdom. He'll sit on the throne and be king. So now that that's what we're talking about heaven, we're not asking whether if dogs die, their ghost flies away somewhere. We're asking, in this new community, this earth that is set right, that is the way God intended it to be, will there be pets? And I think there will. I think that God created animals and they were good. It says that in the first chapter of Genesis. And if you read what the prophets have to say about the coming kingdom of God, particularly Isaiah, in Isaiah 65:25, he uses imagery about animals to talk about this world set right. What does the world set right look like? Well, the wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the bullock, and the dust shall be the serpent's meat. It's a place where the animals exist in harmony, and the bad animals kind of get the short end of the stick. Now, that's a metaphor. Obviously, I'm not claiming that verse is literal, but it's still a animal metaphor. It's not a metaphor that seems to think animals are something foreign to what we have in this coming kingdom where there is justice and there is truth. And that makes sense to me. I feel like I have a dog and I enjoy the dog. The dog enriches my life. It would be strange if a place where we're eating food, we're breathing air, we're doing work and practicing justice and love for one another, we didn't also have the opportunity to care for and be cared for by our animals. If that answers your question, I hope that you will share this video. These are important topics that people really want to know about, and if it was helpful for you, it's probably helpful for someone else. If it did not answer your question, or if you think I'm wrong, if you've got another verse you want to point out to me, I would love for you to take out your phone camera and just record a little refutation. I will put it on my channel and share it with the world, you telling me that I'm wrong, and then I'll make another video and we'll talk more about it, and we'll have community. That'd be a wonderful thing for somebody to do. Finally, if you've got your own question, you can send me a comment down here. I would love to answer those questions, and you can check out my other videos where I answer different questions. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.